Right now on News 8 at 6, ready for snow, and workers at one store say it's no problem. Why they say the season is already different than last year.
Bag's getting wet and cold real quick, and yeah, they're definitely heavier, so it slows you down quite a bit.
Crews are cleaning up what's left of fall before the snow comes.
Live from WQAD, this is News 8 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Denise Hanitka.
And I'm Jim Mertens. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6.
Our second shot at snow this week has people scrambling to get ready before the snow comes.
Not even November, and it's our second shot at snow, she just said. And as News 8's Andrea Flores tells us, one store seeing something a little different about winter preps this year. She joins us now live in the studio. Andrea?
Jim and Denise, the store manager of Trevor True Value in Moline, says she's noticed people preparing earlier than before, especially after last year's rough winter. The hardware store has already seen hundreds of people bring in their snowblowers for repairs since early this summer, rather than just during the fall months. Customers have been busy buying ice scrapers, ice smelt, and snowblowers. But even though winter is making an early arrival, the store manager says there's always going to be late shoppers.
There's always, about 25% of the people will plan in advance and they'll get ready. They'll even bring their snowblowers in the summer. But a lot of people just wait till all of a sudden it hits. And then all of a sudden, oh no, the snowblower's not starting.
Now the store manager tells me that one product not flying off the shelves just yet are shovels, since yesterday's snow didn't stick to the pavement around here. The store also received its winter supplies last month. Jim?
Okay, so they were all ready, but let's be honest, a lot of us are still in denial. It's not going to happen. Even though foot traffic is up at the hardware store, Trevor True Value says it hasn't run out of anything quite yet.
Davenport will have a snow emergency starting this evening, less than an hour. It goes until tomorrow morning. Cars parked on the street may be ticketed and towed, so don't park on the street tonight. You can park inside the city ramps for free, though. So get the latest emergency for your area at WQAD.com. Search snow emergencies right there at the top of the page.
And the other big thing that you have to remember, of course, is that whenever we get these first snowfalls, everyone isn't used to it.
Yes.
You can live here all your life, and it's like you're going to be a bad driver tomorrow no matter what.
We take some time to get used to it. That second round of snow we've been talking about actually might be here in a couple hours.
I'm still in denial, James, so I say prove me wrong.
I think there's a lot of people on that same line, Jim, that's for sure, yeah. Well, it looks like it's coming, folks. No question about it. We're going to be seeing some accumulation, and yes, it's going to be a little tough out there for the roads, especially as we hit to early tomorrow morning. Right now, we have been seeing kind of a light drizzle, light mix, especially along the river, but then just to the north and west, that is all snow, but the intensity of that snow is actually light. It really is not going to pick up until we get later on this evening and overnight. That's when we'll start seeing a lot more snowflakes fly around, and that's when we'll start seeing some accumulation take place. And you can see in our future radar how just about the entire area will be seeing some of that blue, that snow, through the overnight hours before it slowly begins to taper sometime later tomorrow morning. Here's the breakdown. Snowfall potential for Thursday. The bigger number actually equals the bigger chance of that amount in inches, and not tweaking much at all from yesterday's forecast, but I would say in the immediate Quad Cities, 4 or 5 inches looking pretty good. The farther west of the river as you go, you're looking at about 2 or 3 inches. The farther east of the river as you go, like near Sterling Rock Falls or Princeton, may actually be close to 6 inches of snow. No matter how you look at it, it's going to be a real rough go at it, especially come tomorrow morning. No surprise about the winter weather advisory that starts later this evening and will continue on in the morning. So keep that in mind. Some of the untreated roadways, bridges, overpasses could be quite slick by tomorrow morning. Temperatures are in the 30s out there, with the exception of, Dubuque already at 29 degrees in the Quad Cities. We're at 36. Still, with the temperatures being above freezing, it's been more of a light drizzle than anything else. But yeah, that's all going to change as we head overnight into tomorrow. Of course, that's going to leave behind some pretty cold air, especially for our trick-or-treaters. Tell you how cold coming up in just a few minutes. Jim?
All right, thank you, James. Public Works crews had to change gears with this expected winter weather tonight.
News 8's Marissa Sulek is live to explain why some crew members have a different job come the morning.
Yeah, Denise, right now there are leaves still on the trees, but come tomorrow, these branches will be covered in snow, weighing them down. And as public works crews are still trying to clean up what's left to fall, when you throw snow in the mix this fast, it brings problems. Bettendorf Public Works started their leaf and yard waste pickup Monday. But with snow coming, wet bags get heavy and cold slows crews down. On top of cleaning up fall, they also have to prep for slick snow-covered roads. Crews have been mixing a brine to treat the roads tonight and are starting to dip into their 4,000-ton salt supply they have for the season.
We run with 12 trucks on each shift, so 24 guys. We got to be efficient with our operations, and everybody's got to do everything here.
Now, those yard waste crews could be behind the snow plows tomorrow. They say they'll put in 15 to 20 hours if they have to. Live in Moline, Marissa Sulek, WQAD News 8.
Yard waste pickup goes until the first week of December for Bettendorf and most cities in the area.